Michael Kelly, you were up early. Check this out. Very organised of you.
That's why they pay. That's why they pay me the modest bucks.
You get paid.
So we've got two vegetables we're growing here. I've got the calabrese, as you call it.
And I have the actual broccoli.
You've
purple
the actual
sprouting.
broccoli. So we're going to be starting them off in module trays. They'll stay in here in the nice and warm for about a month before we sow them out.
But we're going to put them in the beds and the containers, yeah?
I've never seen them grown in containers before, but Karen, you've proved me right before, so
Yes!
you know.
Containers will conquer.
So overfilling as always, and slicing off the top. Very similar to all of the kind of brassica families, so the kales and cauliflowers and all that kind of thing. All the seeds look pretty much the same. Because they're very small seeds, we don't need to go too deep at all with these. We need to get just one seed per module. So very important we label because the plants are going to look almost identical when they come out of the soil. I'm gonna do your label for you because you're too slow. It's been a few weeks, so it's time to get these plants out of their module trays and into the ground. But which to start with? Okay, so we're going to start with the calabrese. I've got my trusty measuring tape here, Karen.
Of course
You'll be delighted to hear.
Yes.
So these two have got very different spacing requirements. So we're going to start with these, which is it needs 45 centimetres, right? So we're going to get three, if I mark out a row here, we're going to get 3 plants in the row. Sprouting broccoli, because like calabrese, we're waiting for the head to form on top, right? Whereas the sprouting broccoli, it's sprouting from all sides. So it's going to be a much wider plant for one, and it's going to get very tall as well. These absolutely hate getting their roots pot bound, so it's really important that you get them out of here and into the ground at this stage. This is about as far as they should go, you know. So you really firm them in well, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's that one. Second one kind of into the middle here. This soil is nice and sort of hard, so I think they'll be delighted with this. The last one right at the edge there.
I'm going to keep a couple of these for the container.
Makes sense.
And then what have we got to do with the summer sprouting?
So I'm thinking we'll get 2 rows in, 75 centimetres from each other. Nice. Love your work, Karen.
Are these heroes susceptible to the old slugs or pigeons?
This whole family, the brassica family, is so vulnerable to pests. Like, pests love this stuff. So the chances of success are minimal.
Yeah, God, I'm feeling really confident. But there is always a solution. So what are we going to do?
So we're going to do 2 things. We're going to cover it. That's going to keep the butterflies and the cabbage root fly away.
Deadly.
And we're going to protect it with some organic slug pellets as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah? Good soak to get them going.
And then just a cover?
Yeah.
So hopefully after all of those protective measures, our broccoli will flourish. Fingers crossed. Now, over to my container corner.
We've got leftover broccoli and the calabrese. You have a decision to make. Which you're going to plant because you can't do both.
So I'm going to go with the summer sprouting.
That makes sense to me because you're going to get, hopefully, more bang for your buck. But I should add, I'd say...
Why do you say hopefully? That didn't sound very convincing.
I would say it's the first time in the history of the world that someone has tried to grow sprouting broccoli in a container. Well, it's just not that kind of plant, but we live in hope.
Well, I can tell you this much. If anybody's going to grow sprouting broccoli in a container, it's going to be me.
It's gonna be you.
Fighting talk.
So how do we do it?
Right, I'm guessing drainage, which is why I've lined the bottom of my container with these little stones.
Very good.
I have my trusty tub of compost.
Yeah, good quality potting compost.
Yeah.
So there's should be enough food in this to keep this solitary broccoli plant happy for at least 6 weeks, and then it may need a feed. So, but this is a really good stuff. Yeah.
So I'm going to just tip it in straight away.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember, this is a team effort. So use your Zen growing magic. Pick the best one.
Okay.
It's not gonna matter. Is that definitely the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one.
It's grand.
May the
Faith.
force be with
All
you,
the faith.
little broccoli plant.
What a gorgeous June day.
It's an awful day, but we're hardy, Karen.
We are hardy growers.
We're ploughing through it.
No bother to us.
Yeah.
So this isn't how we left the
No.
broccoli.
So this is just plastic tubing stuck into the ground, and then we just literally put some timber on the side of the bayonet and just sort of string it over it.
Okay, so everything's looking really good. Like even there's no yellowing of the leaves. They look happy out.
They look really healthy. Like we've had this time last year, we were drought territory, which wouldn't be good for these
That's
kind of
mad.
leafy greens. But this year, it's been very kind to them actually, and they're happy out. And there's literally nothing to do except every couple of weeks we take the cover off, give it a bit of a weed, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, nothing to do.
So why are we out here?
I just wanted to show you, and now we can go back in.
Da, 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 da,
All right.
da, 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 da. Now that the rain stopped, I have a little something to show Mick. You see before you one very healthy broccoli plant.
Yes.
You do not see before you bionet or a random contraption from stuff snaffled from the shed.
No.
Please explain.
I'd imagine there's some eggs or caterpillars or something somewhere.
Are you expecting or hoping? Look all you like, dude.
There's none.
Yeah,
So I think it's just been lucky in that case.
really.
Yes, I actually do.
So is that it? Just pest
Yeah.
prevention,
Nothing else to do with
no
this.
feeding?
No, not for now. I think bear in mind the compost in there, 2 to 3 months worth of food in it. But I think until then, I think it's absolutely fine
Okay.
and it's doing very well. I have to hats off to you.
Oh, thank you.
The one thing that we can't protect it from though is the pigeons. If the pigeons get a spotted in the corner here, they'd be very
Okay.
happy with themselves.
Have you any spare bayonet?
We do have. We do. Do you want some?
Done, done. Some. Thanks very much.
It's time to check in on the broccoli in the raised beds, because I think our Calabrese is ready to harvest.
Ta-da! That is a serious amount of growth on the old broccoli. So now you're going to tell me there's a particular knack or skill to harvesting broccoli, are you?
I am, Karen. I'm glad you asked that question. It allows me to show this lovely secateurs. So yeah, we don't want to kind of rip it off. We are going to actually cut it off.
Okay.
You can see there's two little sprouts there, so we're going to leave them behind for now and let them grow on. And these will all start to grow. We're even
There's
going to give
three,
this
look.
a bit of a feed to get them to come back.
And no need to like cut off any of these lower leaves to drive more nutrition into the...
That's a really good point, Karen. That's amazing.
See, I do listen to you, Mick, occasionally. And once we've harvested what we can, it's a bit of a feed and a watering for the Calabrese, and then we'll be back for a rolling harvest of more broccoli in a few weeks' time. But what about the sprouting?
So the sprouting is absolutely perfect, Karen. Needs no intervention whatsoever.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely 100% cast iron guarantee.
Okay, I will hold you to that. Cover over?
Yeah.
Mick, I have to say, I think your broccoli's looking a bit ravaged.
Easy there, Nigella. It is a bit ravaged, in fairness. A little airy.
A little airy,
It's good
to be
for the
fair.
ventilation.
Yeah, well, what's actually after happening?
I mean, we have to own up to...
What's this wee business?
Okay, I have to own up to the fact that a butterfly did get in.
Okay.
So we've been picking the caterpillars off. So the most important thing is the plants are still alive. Cover them up, sacrifice these couple, and
Okay.
fingers crossed.
So we're just going to pull them out, or
Yeah.
do we have to shovel them
We're
out?
just going to pull them out.
For the compost heap, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, cool.
I'll be here covering these
Okay, cool. I'm going to go check on mine.
and being really vigilant. In my defence, broccoli is notoriously hard to grow. So.
You know, hats off to Mick over at the broccoli bed. It's really important to be able to own your mistakes. Epic fail. How am I going to explain this one? There's not even a plant left. Is it a science experiment? Is it a piece of art? Oh my God, this is going to be horrendous.
How are you?
Well, hello, how are you?
How's the broccoli?
Marvellous.
Can I
Couldn't
see?
be better. You know what? Not quite yet. It's nearly ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So how are you? Can I get you coffee?
Yeah, no thanks. What do you think?
Okay, hang on.
All right.
I can't take it anymore.
going on?
Something I have to tell you.
Feel like there's a big confession coming.
I have completely destroyed the broccoli.
What?
Like gone. Gonzo. Gone. Destroyed. Decimated.
Like
Dead.
on a scale of 1 to 10?
15.
What?
Yes.
What happened then?
Like locusts, slugs, pigeons, birds of prey,
You didn't cover
crowds
it.
of delinquents.
You didn't cover it.
I didn't cover it.
Did I say cover it?
You said cover it. I didn't cover it.
Come on. So I think you should try it again
For
next
real?
year. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Give it a go.
So-
Most expensive broccoli plant of all time,
So
volume 2.
Is this Michael Kelly life lessons, learn from one's
Absolutely.
mistakes and jog on?
Yeah.
Okay, deadly. I feel much better now.
And the last to harvest is our purple sprouting. Well, maybe not just yet.
Mick, is it ready?
No.
So now is it ready?
No.
What? Please say it's ready now.
Nearly.
Nearly. Please tell me it's ready.
It is ready to harvest. There you go.
I am
Nice
bringing
one.
these straight into Katie.
Forgot to cover them.
Oh, here, Mick, don't forget to cover it.
She did. She did remember. Fair play.